Instead of entering every time vendor, let me take default CR Mason. Proceed immediately. ఇప్పుడు పెట్టాను నేను చేసిన కట్టాను తన సయ్యలు వచ్చిన ఇప్పుడు ఉండేది ఇప్పుడు ఇది సెప్టెంబర్ మా పని సో in state class is 8 one more line item is 09 10 piece plant only copy just click enter. First line item 10. Okay. Yeah, I think you written this now. Go to item condition tab and click analysis button. I think you written up to here, correct? Click analysis button. Observe determine pricing procedure 00000 which is assigned to vendor schema group and purchaser schema group. And in this pricing procedure, for which condition types access sequence is assigned, and the condition records maintained for that condition type. In condition table, then it determines condition type amounts from condition records. See, in the pricing procedure, whatever pricing condition types are there, in that condition type, for which condition type access sequence assigned, you can see access sequence assigned condition type arrow mark, and in this condition type access sequence Z010, in that access sequence Z010, in access number 5, 10, etc. In all this, it will search this access sequence will search Z010 condition type amount. It will search in all these access numbers in these condition tables. In whichever table condition record is available, then it will show arrow mark in that access number. Okay, in this table condition record is maintained, and here it is maintained vendor, plant, material, when purchase organization, plant, material, vendor, and info record combination. One table is there. This table is having this field. But in PO, in that fields, what values are there? But with that values already, condition record is maintained in MEK1T code. You can see the MEK2 in change mode. For Z010 automatic gross price, you maintain in this table condition record 4478 and material 308 import category standard combination. You maintain Z010 condition type amount as 100 rupees. Then in PU also, it is showing 100 rupees determined. But for that condition type, again in next access number, in this table also, condition record is maintained. In next table also, in this table also, with same values, with variable order unit. For tool, you maintain 120 rupees, but it is not accessible next table value because in access sequence customization, what is access sequence customization? OLME, SPROMM purchasing, conditions, define price determination process. For condition type Z010, access sequence is Z0. Okay, Z010. But in that access sequence, Z010, it will search from starting access number. Okay, it will search condition record from these tables. But in this table, if condition record is available with this table field value, then it will determine that condition type Z010 condition type amount determined from this table by this access sequence to PO. If it is failed, it will go to further table search. But we have not maintained in this table, in this table, in this table, but we maintain in this access number what table is there, in that table what fields are there. Then in PO, in that fields what values are there. Then with that PO field values, condition record is available as 100 rupees. But you maintain in next table also 120 rupees. In next table again what fields are there. And in PO in that fields what values are there. With that values, in the PO in these fields what values are there. With that values you maintain condition record 120 rupees. But in PO 100 rupees only determined. Next table value not determined. Why? Because in access sequence customization, exclusive indicator, whenever you select, and from it will search condition record from top table to bottom table. But whenever it is searching, though exclusive indicator, but in this table condition record not there, it will go to further table search. But it is identified in this table, but exclusive indicator selected, then in that table condition record is available 100 rupees with PO field values in MEK1T code, then it excludes further table search. Okay, now you remove next time the checkbox. Okay, just remove. See earlier what it is saying. In this table, condition here. In this table, access not executed, access not made. In this table also, access not made. But here, condition record has been found 100 rupees. But next table, access not executed. Okay. Now you come back. Again, you create MB21L. Just enter. Interior. Want keep one is enough. Plant already there. Personal settings maintained. Now 100 rupees only coming. But why it is not coming? In the next table, condition regard is maintained for the condition type. In top table, 100 rupees, but in lower, but for the top table, in this table, 100 rupees is there. But exclusive indicator is not selected. If you go to search for the table, but in any table not there, this table only will take. But in next table, you remember we maintain 100 rupees with same PO field values. But here requirement type 36. This requirement type 36 is info record is mandatory. And in that info record, order unit has to maintain. That's why it is not maintained. So if you go to analysis in PO for the Z010, this table condition record is found 100 rupees, but in next table, access not executed, requirement 36 not fulfilled, means info record is not there. If there also in info record, order variable order active must be selected because order unit is one field in the table. No info record. Okay. Then what to do? I think you written in the material master. Only this manufacturer part numbers is not a problem. Variable order unit active here it is there. But you must have not here info record. But when info record, you create an info record for that combination. The info record order unit variable order active is there. Now with this info record order unit, now here you maintain 100 rupees that will take automatically as Z010 condition type. Okay. So you will start with MEK1. Okay. Just a minute for time being. Condition type Z010 for info record from condition type, it will determine pricing closure. Just change it and maintain same. I'll explain it later. And info record. Total. Again, you create M11. So it is expecting info record is mandatory. Let's maintain 130 in condition screen. That 130 will take as Z010. So condition record maintained not only in MEK1, info record also. If you for info in the access sequence, if it is routine is not maintained as info record is mandatory, then in MEK1 you can maintain. So in MEK1, though you maintain, it is not determined. We do one thing without saving info record. First, I will do one thing. I don't enter the requirement here. I'll go to PO. Start saving info record. Let's come to PO. ME 21N. Now 100 is determined, but it is not excluded. Again, it is searched for the table search. But last time, though info record was not there, it is not determined. But why you made a condition in the access sequence to access amount from this table, requirement is maintained routine. But that routine is written, info record is mandatory with these table field values. Not only just condition type Z010 condition type amount in this table in MEK1, info record is mandatory. But I removed this requirement. Now without info record, in MEK1 you maintain, that will take. But whenever it is determined, okay, 120, then it is taken in the item row, lowest one. The first table, those determined, it will become inactive. But for Z010, next table value is now showing active here. Okay, we do one thing, we don't save it. As of now, no info record is there in the PO. But still, directly from MEK1 condition record amount determined for Z010 from next table. But again, select the 1436. But here 35, not 35, 36. If 36, then for the first table also, in stock MEK1, in info record, this Z010 condition type amount has to maintain. Okay? But 35 is not that requirement, it is a different routine. It's a plant info record. Now, again I maintain 36 routine as it is, but in our PO, in this table, condition record maintained directly in MEK1, but without info record as of now. Now, it is not, it won't determine, but again, what you do, you create an info record now. ME11. Let's enter 130. Okay. Now again create PO ME21N. Click enter. Now, though 100 rupees is available in stock table for condition type Z010. sorry, just our issue. So now again you come and see for Z010, this time in this table, 100 rupees is available. But in next table, access not executed. I think you maintain in next table that is not executed, but here also you maintain 120. You remember, you maintain here, this table is 120 you maintain, but 36, but in this table it is available. In this table, vendor, material, purchase plant, info record, category, it is maintained as 130 in the, not this table, in this table, variable info record. But this table is, we maintain in this table, you maintain 120. But why 120? Access number 20, 18 available, it is showing 18 available, 100, but still it is going to further table search. In 20 access number 076, in that table is 36 routine. Info record should have plant info record available and no deletion indicator set. Further material with another vendor info record was there. In that info record, regular vendor was selected. In this, not here. In P1, vendor is regular vendor for the material. 758. Okay. Again in PO, refresh. Save PO again. Up to this is okay, but in this table, so it is not identifying, it is a info record with alternate active. It is taken from here, info record. But here this is what access not executed. Okay, with a different alternate, if you maintain info record, then it will take. Info record. in a big one. Particular cartoon. Each one I am taking. Now for each, we maintain condition screen. Okay, after it. Here you change or cartoon, it is there. 13. Okay, we see some. I explore it. I'll get back to it. So it is not available then in this table, but there with a different order unit if you read, not metal mass order unit, in info record different order unit you read. And again, for that order unit, variable order unit active is there, and with that order unit, if you maintain different amount in the info record, then it will access. Otherwise, it will go to this table. But this table is only info record. Variable order unit active or not, with a different order unit is there or not, it doesn't see. Just in this table, vendor, material, plant, and info category. But info record also mandatory in the next table as per access number. Info record is mandatory. And info record also there. In that info record, you maintain 130. That's why it is determined here. Okay. But for other condition types, it is not maintained any access sequence. Okay. Back to item condition tab. But mistakenly, both are maintained 100 and 130. But active is lowest table. If it is not excluded, it is going to further table search because in the access sequence exclusion indicator is not selected. Then though in this table condition indicator 100 is available, but again it is searching from next table. But in next table available, then previous table is not taking in the net files. It is inactive. It excluded this amount. Now it is going to this table search, and in this table it is active. But if I enter, suppose surcharge as 10%, then on 130 10% means inactive only 10%. If I enter surcharge 10%, then an active condition type 130, 10% means 13 rupees. But this 10% calculating on step 10 amount, it is step 10 in the pricing procedure. ZA01 calculating 10%. ZA01 in pricing procedure. ZA01 10% I maintain. The 10% calculating on step 10 amount. But in step 10, Z010. But Z010 active or inactive, all are totaling. Z010 in two tables, 100, 130 total, 230. On 230, 10% is 23. Now, active 130 plus, again 23, 153. Now 153 is showing, which is wrong. It means, if it is going to further table search, but this amount, though it is there, but active gross price is though this, but surcharge calculation having issue. What is that? It is calculating on both the amounts. On both these gross price amounts, this 10% calculated. But net price is active 100, active gross price 130 plus 23 is the 10% on 223. That is wrong. That's why always in pricing procedure, you have to select exclusive indicator. So in the best priority table, you maintain in the top. Best priority is what with all fields combination. If condition record is maintained, condition type amount is available in the condition record in this top table, then unnecessary it should not go. But in this table, vendor, material, plant, info category, suppose order unit also there, that table in the top. But only purchase organization, plant, material, vendor, info category, that is the next table. But in this table, vendor, material, purchase organization, info category, plant, as well as order unit. With order unit it is available, that is the first priority. It is not available, then without order unit, at least only vendor, material, purchase organization, info category, plant, that is best priority next table. But with that also not available, then at least only vendor, material, purchase organization, info category without plant. That is for any plant. With that also not there, maybe only material, vendor combination. That is also not there, only material. It means most optimistic table in the top, access, and again going to generic. Generic means with less fields. That's why better you maintain this table in the top. In the access number 18, maintain this table. In access number 20, maintain this table. That is the best process. Anyway, now again I selected exclusion indicator. That is the work of exclusion indicator. But sometimes instead of again customizing changes made, again you have to exit from PO. But in pricing procedure, you may select here update, carry out new prices. No, it is ZDH01 is removed, but still it is active only there. These two are showing 130. Now JDA, I think it won't work. Again, I have to create first PO from beginning. No. Not PO. Now this time only 100, but below table is not taking. Now freight is coming, these condition types. You do one thing, you take one more material, 309. But for this condition type, for the next line item, PVXX is not coming for item 20. Because for the material number 308, condition record is available. But for next line item material, for automatic condition type Z010, with this material number, in any table not maintained. Whenever previous automatic condition type Z010 not accessed, then PVXX is proposing. But previous, for first line item, in the step 10, in the pricing procedure, in the step 10, if the previous condition type accessed from condition record, then it is not proposing PVXX defaulting in the first line item. Z010 in case accessed, PVXX is not proposing. But still, if you enter, why it is not proposing means routine is there here. In the step 10, this routine purpose is, in case this routine will active whenever to this condition type access condition exclusion indicator X is not assigned in the condition type customization, then only this routine will active. And again, already in the same step, previous counter condition type amount already accessed, then it won't propose. In case it is not accessed, then it has to propose in the PO. That is the routine 6 program, sub-program. But in this PO, though Z010 determine 100, but still you want to enter manually also. Maybe you think that is long back maintained record price, then manually also you can enter PVXX from drop down. Suppose from 130, maybe 120. As of now, 100 rupees. Now I am entering manual gross price 120. But user entered and automatic determine. But automatic determine is inactive. PBXS is active. Why? As per requirement. In case in these two condition types, if both the condition type in step 10, both the condition type amounts are available in the PO in item condition tab. One is determined by system, another is manually user entered. But to this, in this condition type customization, Z010 condition type customization, condition exclusion indicator is assigned. Hello? Hello? Exclusion indicator X is assigned. That's why it excluded that Z010 amount is getting inactive. PVXX 120 is taken out as net price. It is inactive in the net price calculation. But still, if I enter surcharge 10%, again it calculates on 220 10% surcharge. Then again 120 plus that surcharge 10% calculated on 220. That is wrong. That's why you will make it blank. Again, if you enter surcharge 10% or discount some amount, surcharge 10%. 10% on 120, 12 rupees. Then 120 plus 12 rupees should become 132. But here what happened? 10% surcharge is calculating on step 10. But in step 10, you maintain ZA01 surcharge 10% on step 10. But in step 10, it is though inactive this 100 rupees, but PBXX is active 120. But still in step 10, 100 and 120 from and to blank, then 100 and 120 and on one total 220 and 220 and 220 you take one piece instead of 100 on 220 it is each way na maintain alternate as okay 100 and 120 then total 220 and 220 10% is 22 but again 120 plus 22 142 that is wrong. Then what do in case you want to enter manual gross price, then surcharges and all will calculate again on both PBXX and Z010. That's why Z010 you have to make it blank, inactive one. Now 120 on 120 10% is 12. Now it will become correct. But it will be, you forget it, then it will calculate wrongly. Okay, that's why you have to take care of it. Now, in PO, this is the data. Now for this 100, say the order it only as per. Okay. Now, but ZA01 right condition types defaultly proposing. Hello? Good morning, sir. 840 को था मेरे को 840 को कॉल कर मैं लिख दे अभी मैं एमएम में 840 but why freight condition type though access sequence not assigned but still it is defaultly coming means You have not selected, but HB00 surcharge and all not showing because you selected these all manual. That's why from drop down manual only these condition type you have to select. Default it won't show in the PO. In the PO JDA00, that is surcharge condition types all are not showing. But freight are showing. But mistakenly if it is showing freight percentage wise fixed amount, then I can enter mistakenly all, that will be a problem. That's why better you select the pricing procedure except PBXX manual condition type. Other condition type you select as manual. Then default it won't come. Then freight condition types also you select manual. This is done. Okay, manual. Again. Now it is not coming any other company type. But SKTO defaultly coming 3%. Why? Payment term. In the payment term 3% first cash discount within 3%. Then it is coming. But if you don't maintain payment term cash discount percentages here, you can't see this condition type. Even in drop down also it won't show the condition type SKTO to select, though it is there in the pricing procedure. Why? Because in condition type the SKTO, any condition type though maintain in PO pricing procedure, but that condition type not to select from drop down or defaultly should not come by system. In case for that condition type it is fulfilled requirement to pick the price, then only it has to pick. Then see here, if you select here manual entry, not possible to process manually means you cannot select manually. Okay. So if it is not maintained here, percentages, in case but next time it will come. Yet again MB21N. First remove this. You observed previously. Now I remove. Is again picked already. Everything inventor master remove. MB21N. Not maintain payment terms. SKTO. it is not determined. Just displace only in PO. In PO. Just displaying, but still you want to enter 3%, but it is coming gray mode. Why? Because in condition type SKTO customization, in any condition type, in the PO, that condition type entered, but in PO, we have two columns. Amount column, condition value. 100 rupees for one cartoon, then for total 10 cartoon, for total 10 cartoon, change them. 100 rupees for one cartoon, then for total 10 cartoon, 1000. But this gross price, amount is coming edit mode, value is coming gray mode. As in condition type, Z0, 10, amount checkbox selected, value checkbox not selected for Z0, 10. That's why for Z0, 10, amount is coming edit, still you can edit, value is grayed out. But still I want to change total gross price, so one piece for one cartoon 100, but it will come for 10 cartoon 1000, but I want to edit it. Then if you select value checkbox in the condition type customization, value can also come edit mode. Then manually I can enter for 10 cartoon gross price instead of 1000, I can change it to 950 or 900. It allows. But SKTOs both are coming gray mode. Why? Because cash discount based on payment term it has to enter, not to enter by manually. Cash discount percentage if you maintain, then it has to calculate this cash discount amount here. But defaultly, though it comes, but these values should not enter. Then in the condition type SKTO, one is given, manual should not enter. Okay, it should come defaultly, but amount, value both are unchecked. But if I select it, again it will come in white mode, I can still enter. But best priority, best option, don't select. Okay. Now see, except automatically determine gross price and SKTO, remaining all condition types defaultly not coming because you selected for other condition types. For other condition types, you selected manual. But SKTO also, if you select manual checkbox, that also defaultly won't come. SKTO. Okay. New pricing settings for all, it won't work for some only. Now SKTO, it is not coming because manual checkbox is selected, means manually you have to select. For SKTO, manual. But can you select manual in PO? It is not appearing SKTO. Right? Because in condition type SKTO, again you maintain, do not select manually. That means in PO, manually it is defaultly it is not coming. In case payment term is not there, why should default it should show? But if you maintain payment term, now 3%, but still it is not coming. Now we maintain the changes. You can see new pricing. No. So before entering item only, you have to enter payment term. Still it is not coming. Means don't select manual for the SKTO, remove manual. The next time onwards it will come. You can see in standard pricing procedure RM 0000 SKTO. Is not manual. Anyway, this is how now give me 21 yen. Info record already changed in the info record from Part2 to INR, but try maintaining the record with each. Now, default it is coming 3%. Okay. It is expecting if the actual cost 100 on that 3% cash discount is there, then after cash discount 97 you have to pay if you pay within time to vendor. Because 3 rupees vendor will give back to you if you pay payment in time. But now I can enter manually surcharge, suppose on 10%. On 10% on this. And for 1 cartoon, 1000, for 10 cartoon, 10,000 is the gross. 1,000, for 1 cartoon, 100. Then for 10 cartoon, 1,000. And for 1 cartoon, 10% on gross, that is 10 rupees. But on total gross 1,000, 10% surcharge is 1,100. Now, 100 plus 10, 110 rupees for 1 cartoon and 1,100 rupees for 10 cartoons. Discount also you are paying, but if you enter surcharge percentage on price, on gross, we don't enter other surcharge condition types. Again, discount. Maybe discount you can enter per quantity. Then I have to enter discount per quantity 2 rupees, but it is printing negative because in condition type negative is selected. Then 100 and 10% on 100 means 10 rupees, then 100 plus 10, 110, 110 minus 2, 108, but it is for 1 cartoon. But for 10 cartoons, discount is 10 rupees. And for total 10 cartoons, 1,080. For 1 cartoon, 108. But this net price will pay to the vendor. So just different experiments I shown today. Okay, next class we'll discuss these amounts. We'll post to GRIR, freight if you enter, post to GL account, and invoice if you enter for goods, net price will propose. Freight condition type amounts are there, then invoice enter for freight, then freight condition type amounts it will propose in the invoice. We'll see those are all one by one. We'll see next class on Monday.
Okay.